I'm gonna say it now, guys, it's really hard to vlog here in Rome. Like, number one, yesterday it was raining. Today it's not raining, which is nice, but it's crowded. It's more crowded and it's loud. And it's just like hard because we're trying to get like so much done, and it's a lot of walking, a lot of crossing, we gotta catch trains. It's just like too fast paced to like stop and talk, in my opinion, and it's just hard. We're like carrying all of our stuff and have to whip out the camera, and it's just like really tough for me. It's like a learning curve and I need to get it together, but if I'm not talking to the camera, I'm at least gonna show you guys just like what we're looking at, not only for like my memory, but just for you guys to like see it. I just might not talk over it. Maybe I'll just like dub a speaking point like later on, but I'm sorry you guys can't see me enjoying it.
Wow. Okay,
but just know that I am. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie Castle, and today I have a very special video for you guys that I've been working on for a while. It's going to sound like I worked on it for even longer than I actually have, because this trip was actually in 2017. Yeah, I know. My original channel was a gaming channel, so I didn't really want to put it on there because it just didn't fit. I'm feeling inspired, so I decided to share this with you guys on this channel. All right, so without further ado, here's a disclaimer. Please, in these clips and video from 2.5 years ago or so, excuse my makeup, okay? The main thing, my eyebrows, like, it was so hard for me to edit this. Anyways, so coming to Italy, we arrived from Sweden, and it was on October 31st, Halloween, which, you know, we didn't really celebrate on Halloween. We got there at nighttime. So by the time we got to our Airbnb and we checked in, there was just nothing to do. Plus, it didn't seem like there was a lot going on there for Halloween in general.
What else? Than that, I guess that's it.
Looking like a whole snack.
You got yours?
Yeah, my wallet. And my wallet.
This is where we're staying, guys. It's actually really nice in here compared to
The outside?
the outside.
Yeah.
Like before you walk in the building, yeah. I think we're gonna have a good time here then.
Yeah, it's crazy crowded, really busy. The traffic puts LA traffic to shame. It is. We spent like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours in the shuttle over here.
From the airport, yeah.
Well, we're gonna go get pizza. So yeah, Will made us shirts. Part of our, from our merch line coming up. Very nice.
Part of our merch line.
Oh no, there's so many. Oh, that's a drinking fountain. So the place we went to have pizza, it was divine. It was the best pizza I had in Italy. Literally the best. And it was down the street from our Airbnb. It was recommended by our Airbnb host. It's called Made in Naples, and it's actually spelled wrong on purpose, said our Airbnb host. I don't know what the play is on, I'm not sure. But, oh. So I am a lover of margherita pizza, and I personally like it without sauce. And that's how they made it. Like, I was absolutely in love. I've never had cheese like that in my life. And the fact that it was like melted on this perfect bread. Oh my God, it was so damn good. William had this sort of like their equivalent to a meat lover's pizza. He had like steak on it. I don't really know exactly what else. He was trying to be crafty. I don't know. For me, I was in Rome, Italy, and I wanted to make sure that I had the classic types of pizza to see exactly how good it is in the native land that it was made. So that was mine. Hey, it's Piazza del Popolo. The bell's ringing. Look at that one.
Feels like there's bells every
One of them is ringing. I think it is every half hour. It's actually not cold at all.
Can you imagine living here?
Mm-hmm. Do you think those are apartments?
Let's get some of the statues in there. There's beautiful statues everywhere.
Yeah.
Like at every corner. I don't know, like I just barely noticed those. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The lions with the heads on it. I guess these are see, it's like Greek, huh?
He has a trident.
Yeah.
Poseidon.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the statue of me? Think they got my hair right?
Nailed it. All right, we just walked up a bunch of steps to see from the top. Super nice. Yeah.
Seems like every 30 minutes there's bells going off somewhere.
Yeah.
This one's right next to us, so it's super loud.
One thing about Rome is that there are churches everywhere. The churches there are like Starbucks here in the United States. Everywhere. So if you're in Rome and you want something to do, you will definitely find something to do if you step into a church. You can go in for free. You can go in at any time. Even during Mass, it was pretty crazy. Like there were people just walking around the church looking at all the extravagance because those churches are extremely extravagant. It's almost shocking. There's gold everywhere. There's art everywhere. It was just like you don't know where not to look. So if you walk past those churches of Piazza del Popolo, you will get to the street with a lot of shops. And I like to think of it as the Rodeo Drive of Rome, where they tend to get more high-end the closer you get to Piazza di Spagna, also known as the Spanish Steps. The entire time we were in Italy, it was raining. And even sadly, unfortunately, like news got back to us that at that time in Venice, there were a lot of people who were hurt or killed because the rain and storms were just so bad. And we definitely got our fair share in Rome. Even though it was raining, there were so many people out exploring and enjoying Rome. But the Spanish Steps were really pretty. I really wanted to see them because I had watched the Lizzie McGuire movie growing up. Really pretty place, good to take pictures. Please tell me why the pictures that I take of William are better than the ones he takes of me. We're at Gelato, which is a very famous gelato spot here in Rome. It's kind of near the Trevi Fountain and the Pantheon. So it's a really popular place. It's huge inside and it's super, super packed and crowded. It's raining, so people are into eating the gelato. And
Let's hope they can hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a child screaming for his life.
Basically, we're sitting on a little table
Outside,
right
all
outside,
wet.
and it's been raining like crazy today, like crazy. Right now, we have a dry moment, so we're taking advantage of
Yeah.
it.
2 thumbs up. It's delicious.
Yeah.
We got coffee, chocolate, mint, and a lemon flavor.
Yeah, we ate the lemons first because it was It was like
sorbet.
Yeah, I chose that one. It's great.
It was good for a hot summer day. Like it would have been freaking delicious. It's like lemonade. It's so busy on the street. Look. Just like a random car. Like, don't mind me. And this is inside. You have to pay to sit inside, so we were like, no thanks. We're good.
Chocolate, like dark chocolate.
Yeah, no, they had a dark chocolate flavor too, and it looked black. Like that thing was dark.
Anyways, the flavors are intense. Like coffee tastes like a dark coffee. You know what I mean? And the lemon was like very strong lemon. It was great. The mint, I don't know, it's just like super strong. I've yet to try the chocolate.
The mint is my favorite.
They're all really good.
So we're gonna finish up our gelato, and then we're gonna go to the Pantheon, where we're gonna pick up our Roma pass and our Vatican pass, so we can go visit the museums and cool Coliseum, the museums, and we can go inside the Vatican because you do have to pay for it and reserve spots. So hopefully it'll be a dry walk. But I'm just glad that the rain didn't keep us inside today. You know, I'm glad that we decided to go out and do things. So the Pantheon is the oldest temple of ancient Rome that's still fully standing. And it's free to get in, which is great. If you don't want to spend money, there's plenty of things to do in Rome, plenty of places to look at. It just so happens to be a perfect circle, and apparently it was a temple for all types of religion. Security's crazy tight here. Yeah. This thing is wild.
Look how thick the stone is too. I mean, pretty sure this building's, I'm just giving an estimate, but it's like 2,000 years old.
Probably.
More or less, I think. Romans are creative. Absolutely.
Okay, we gotta go that way.
I think they've been smooth over time too.
One of the great things about Rome is that you're walking around and you turn a corner and all of a sudden there's a giant open space and a monument in front of you, or a piece of ancient Rome, a ruin that's just right there. You just got gelato, you turn the corner and look, there it is. There is so much to say about the Forum. It's huge. There's so much to look at and so much history behind it. It's basically the ruins of ancient Rome. Again, going back to free stuff, the Forum is another thing that you can see for free because you're literally walking around and you see the ruins You can look down into the ruins and take pictures, and there's little informational signs on the streets that you can read about it. It's really cool. Highly suggest it. It's insane how old this is. I wonder why.
Must be really hard.
So I went into this weird hut and there was like a very low fence, and I noticed that there was a flower on a rock, and I was like, what the heck is this rock about? Let me just film it for a second and see, like maybe I'll research it later. Turns out that spot is where Julius Caesar's body was burned after he was murdered by the Senate. I wonder why.
Must be really hard.
So that brings me to my next points. I didn't know it at the time, and I think I would have appreciated it a lot more if I knew. Do your research before you go to somewhere like this, or invest in a tour. We got the Roma Pass. And the Roma Pass allows you to pick certain attractions and transportation all in one bundle, and you go and redeem it at each place. Sure, I'm pretty sure we could have added on a tour, but we just elected not to because of the price.
Can you imagine invading this? Like this was invaded by other people.
Civilizations.
Kind of destroyed by fire and stuff.
This is the main road going through Rome, ancient Rome. These arches you see were built for each of the emperors of Rome, and they stand on either side of that main road. Look how long these steps are. This was definitely a big building. Basilica di Giulia, of course. A big old column. That's pure marble for centuries years old. There's a sign behind us. Do you think they felt that too? Yeah. Jurassic Park. Here's the plants.
I just said like this is
There's like leeks growing, like onions and stuff, you know. It's the onion you smell. So the forum leads up to Palatine Hill, and that's where the emperors lived in ancient Rome. What? Finally made it back to my empire. Just kidding, I'm not Italian. And these are the famed arches of Severiane. And of course they put a cage above just in case there's rock fall, because these are really old arches. Can you believe this is a real dragon hide?
I think they called it, it has a name, it had something like dragon.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to emulate like dragon. Look at the engravings over there too, you can see there's something on the arches. 2 stories and then get in the second floor.
I know.
Kind of went over there too. We have like balconies.
We're like surrounded by everything.
Palatine Hill is a lot bigger.
So this is technically called a stadium, but rumor has it is that this is probably where the warriors keep their horses and the emperors keep their horses. And here we are standing where the emperor stood to watch the Circus Maximus, where they held the chariot races. And what's said to be the emperor's thrones.
And for him it worked. Look, we're still talking about him right now.
Massive. So after we got through to the Farnese Gardens, this archway is the archway of Titus, I believe, and we went through it and it leads directly to the Colosseum, which is included in your Forum admission. They're both together, as well as Palatine Hill. So it's the Forum, Palatine Hill, and the Colosseum all in one admission, which is awesome. It's a great price.
This one maybe with your phone.
Colosseum.
Let's get a picture.
The only thing is that unfortunately we weren't able to get into the Colosseum despite us having that as part of our ticket. We could come back the next day, but we already had an event for the next day, like that would literally take up the entire day, and they closed early. So basically the line to get in, even including the people that already had tickets, was 2.5 hours, and it closed in 1 hour. So
You're not really fun.
Really bummed. We decided to walk the streets of Rome just to see what's there and what's out there. And of course, I wanted to go at nighttime, the Fontana di Trevi, which is my favorite place in Rome. It's Gorgina. I just want to show you guys this clip of what it's like to walk in Rome, these small streets, and then just all of a sudden come up on a monument.
Let's go. Hello. You from Africa?
No.
Why is it easier now than before?
It's breathtaking, and legend has it if you throw a coin in the water, it means you'll come back to Rome one day. Which we sort of take seriously because we gotta come back and go to the Colosseum. Like, there's 2 reasons why we gotta come back to Rome.
1 quarter. Alright, go for it.
If you throw your coin in one day, don't come back the next day and try to look for your coin. They literally drain the water and sweep up all of the coins. And that's part 1 of my Roma trip. Don't miss the next one where we talk about food. We also visit the Vatican and our Airbnb experience, which was our favorite part of the trip. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on post notifications. And welcome to the castle. Comment below what your favorite part of the trip was.